Good morning, students. We will continue the concept of function. Yesterday, I taught you the function identity function, and regarding that, I taught you domain, range, and graph. So, few more important functions and their graph along with domain and range we will see today. And I'm telling you, second, it's a reciprocal function. So first of all, you should know that how it used to write. F of x is equal to reciprocal function is 1 by x. By name it is clear, one should not get confused. So 1 by x is called a reciprocal function. What about the graph? I want to make its a graph. For making graph, definitely we need to choose some values. We need to choose some values. One very important thing that we cannot put x equal to 0, because 1 by 0 definitely not defined. We cannot put. So okay, we put some else values. Like I'm putting here, suppose I'm putting here 2, suppose minus 2 I'm putting here, minus 3, I start with minus 3, then minus 2, minus 1, not 0 but 1, 2 and 3, and I think it's sufficient. It is sufficient. What you get when you will put x is equal to some okay, let me do it again. Suppose it is x, it is y. First I choose a negative value, some negative values like suppose it is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 3, and this one. Okay, this is enough. Interestingly, go on. If you put x equal to minus 3 here, you will get 1 upon minus 3. Okay. Minus 2 put, just to put here, it's minus 1 by 2. When you will put minus 1, it is 1 upon minus 1 is minus 1. It's a minus half will put, minus half will put, it automatically gets 2. Minus 1 by 3 when you will put, it is a minus 3. So instead of x, put these values, you will get these values. Now try to make the graph. It is x dash, y dash. So suppose I'm first making it as a minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3. So go with the values. X equal to minus 3, y equal to minus 1 upon 3, and when you divide 1 upon 3, it's a 0.3, approximately 0.3. So x is equal to minus 3 and y equal to minus 1 upon 3 will come in downside in negative y-axis, and 1 upon 3 meaning 0.3. So 0.3 will be just here. So when the match will match the point, you will get first point here. Second is minus 2 and minus half. Minus half meaning minus 0.5. So minus 2 and minus 0.5 is here. This is. Second is minus 1, as usual, minus 1 here. When you choose the minus half, x is equal to minus half is here, minus 0.5. And regarding that, we have a minus 2. So y value is a minus 2 here. And it is a minus 1 upon 3, which is actually here, and minus 3 is here. So values we got very systematically. When you will join students, you will get this kind of values, this kind of function. It is a graph. It's a very interesting graph. Except, I just want to tell you few more values. With complete graph, we had chosen the negative value. Instead of that, I'll choose a positive value like 3, 2, 1, half and 1 by 3. And this is going to be definitely, when you put all x here, you will get this value. You know x is equal to 3, 2, 1 half and 1 by 3. When you will put 1 by 1, you will get a value of y. This is y. Is equal to 1 by 3. When you put 3 here, 1 by 3. When you will put 2 here, 1 by 2 and so on. So these value will be obtained. And make the graph at a positive side. So answer is a 3 and 1 by 3. Where? 3 and 1 by 3 is here. 2 and 1 by 2 is 2 and 1 by 2 will be here. 1 and 1 will be here. Half and 2 will be, this is half and 2 will be here. And definitely 1, 3 and 3, so 1 by 3 and 3 will be here. So it's a complete graph now, gonna be like this, like this. So this particular graph is a graph of a reciprocal function. So this is the way of making the graph. Now we have rest two things, domain and we want to find domain and we want to find the range. Two things remaining to tell you. So what is a domain? Instead of x, what values you can put? The set of these values will be domain. So you can put all the number except 0. You can put all the real number except 0 and it will be your domain. You can't put 0, but you can put all the real number except 0. So all the real number meaning R except 0 meaning minus in a set. In a set you just put 0 meaning excluding 0. You can put all the real number instead of x. So it is called a domain. And how we can find range? So range meaning values of y. This is y. This is y actually. And if you concern about this is a domain, you can put instead of x, and after putting x, what will be the range of y? What values you can get? So frankly, I would speak that you will get all the real number. For negative real number, you will get a negative real number answer. With a positive real number, you will get a positive y. But you can't get 0 because in no value of x, it gives 0. You can't put 0 here. So that it is defined, and definitely y will be all real number, but y cannot be 0 for any x. Y cannot be 0 for any x. So I would say that range is also set of real number, but you cannot get 0 at all the time. So range is, and again just try to make the difference between domain and range. Domain is a set for values x and range is a set for values y. All values you will put instead of x. After that, whatever you will get the set for y, this is gonna be range. So you can put instead of x this value, this is a domain. After putting these values here, what you will get? All the real number, but you can't get 0. So except 0, you can get the range. So this is the pattern of the reciprocal function. So okay, I think this is enough to tell you. Now I'll move on some other pattern, definitely. Some next. So next I will tell you the modulus function. Very easy. So modulus function is a mod function, and mod function is normally written by mod x. Since the mod you know the symbol mod x. This is mod x. It's a modulus function. So first we will choose a graph, definitely graph x and y. So one of the easiest graph ever, but this is the function which is very useful as far as the class 12 concern. So please remember that and see it very carefully. F of x is equal to, it's a mod x. Choosing some values of x and y. So I'll choose some negative value. Suppose minus 3 I'll put. So when minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and 3 is good enough. Put minus 3 here. So definitely mod of minus 3 is a 3. When you put minus 2 is 2, because you know the nature of the mod. Mod always gives a positive value. And minus 1 will be put, it's a 1. 0 is 0, 1, 2 and 3 will be same. Go in the graph. It is x, y, x dash and y dash. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. And minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4. Now put to the values. My x is equal to minus 3, y is equal to 3. X equal to minus 3, y is equal to 3. This is the point. X equal to minus 2, y equal to 2. X equal to minus 2, y equal to 2 is here. Then x equal to minus 1, y equal to 1 is here. Double 0 is definitely this point. 1, 1 is here. 2, 2 is here. And 3, 3 is here. When you will make the graph, by the line graph, you will see that this is V-shaped graph, is a graph of modulus function. This is enough. Now we'll study two things, domain and range. So what is a domain? So first question, what is a domain? The set of the x. What you can put instead of x? You can put the negative number instead of x. You can put positive number instead of x. You can put also 0. So meaning what you're putting? You're putting all the real number. So set of real number is a domain which is shortly called R. This is a set of real number. This is a domain. Again I speak, what is a domain? Those values you can put instead of x. Negative values you can put, positive values you can put, 0 as well you can put. So all these values, the set of these values is called real number. Sometimes students confuse that I only put 1, I didn't put 1.1. You can put 1.1, you can put 1.2, you can put 1.3, you can put half, you can put root 3, you can put all the values. Set of real number. And what about the range? So look at the range, it's very important. Range is what? Not negative values, because in modulus function, values of y is never been negative. So one of the easiest and ever, I would speak that it is 0 onward and positive side. If you go with the number line side, I'll speak frankly that the answer of the y, you know the meaning of range. It is the set for the values of x. It is a set of the values of y. After putting these real number, whatever the y is a range set. So range set is 1, 2, 3 and this, not so this like that. But you should know the reality. The reality is it is not a negative number. So from 0, 0 can come and all the possible positive values set is called the y, and y is a range. So on putting x, all negative, positive or something 0 or the real number, you will put all the positive number and beginning from the 0. So answer will be 0 to infinite. Hope you know this concept, interval concept. I taught you this is a closed and this is a open, semi-closed, semi-open. In this concept you will go, you will get that range is a positive real number. It's also called positive real number. Sometime in some book it is like that. Non-negative real number or positive real number. But I would say that you should give the range in this format. It is very clear format that one should know that along with 0 and all positive, positive side till infinite always exclude, you know it. This is a range set and this is a domain. Okay, so this is a modulus function which I wanted to tell you. I've explained. Okay, now I'll move on to next. Next is signum function. Very interesting again. Look at, I tell you. Third is signum or signum, whatever. Signum function or signum function, what you pronounce it, it's acceptable, no matter at all. Signum function or signum function. So how we can, what is the signum function or signum function? You should know first the nature of that. So the function is f of x is equal to 1 for all x greater than 0, minus 1 for all x less than 0, and equal to 0 when you put this. This is the structure of signum function. For all x greater than 0, function value is 1. For all x less than 0, function value is minus 1. Instead of that, you also can write this function as mod x upon x and 0 when x is not equal to 0 and x equal to 0. This is a way. And both are actually same. But I don't want to get you confused. When you will go in class 12, you will read it. But only you see this is a signum function. 1 when x greater than 0, minus 1 and x less than 0 and x equal to 0, for that it is 0. So make the graph for this. So very easy graph it will be, definitely. For that you have to choose some values. I tell you something. For x greater than 0, I'll make some picture like suppose x and y I'm choosing. So go with this. Suppose first I'm choosing all x greater than 0, like 1. What you will answer? X greater than 0, 1, the answer is 1. 2, for that 2, x greater than 0, answer is again 1. 3, the answer is again 1. 4, the answer is again 1. Go with negative side. Minus 1, answer is minus 1. Minus 2, x less than 0, answer is minus 2. Minus 1. Minus 3, again answer is minus 1. But particularly 0, x is equal to 0, for that it is 0. So this is very interesting. Now look at here, the graph. Suppose it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, say this. And try to make the picture. For x equal to 1, y equal to 1. This is the point. For x equal to 2, y equal to 1. X equal to 2, y equal to 1 is this. X equal to 3, y equal to 1. X equal to 3, y equal to 1. X equal to 4, y equal to 1. Same. This is gonna be straight line. This is gonna be straight line. But very interesting that when you will make the picture like that, this will be excluded. So you still are thinking that why exclude that? You know, I tell you one thing. For x equal to 1, y equal to 1. X equal to 2, y equal to 1. But at this particular point, x is 0. At this particular point, x is 0. And for x equal to 0, y is also 0. For this is not the point, that only. So try to understand, I am telling you again. For x equal to 0, y is 0, which is not that. X equal to 0, y equal to 0 is this point. This point. This is not so. So we have to exclude that point. It is not in the graph. In particular line, it is not there. Again I speak. At this point, x equal to 0, and you know that for x equal to 0, y is equal to 0. But this is point when x equal to 0, y equal to 1. This is point x equal to 0, y equal to 1, and which is not here. And we should know when at x equal to 0, the value of y is 0, which is this point. This point. So we have to exclude from there. So similarly in negative side, minus 1, minus 1, this is a minus 1, minus 1. Minus 2, minus 1, this is a minus 2, minus 1. Minus 3, minus 1, this is a point. And when you will join it, this point must be exclude. For exclude, you have to make the open bubble. For include, you have to make the dark bubble. So this is the picture where you can see that this and this point will be excluded and this point will be definitely included. And what is this point? X equal to 0, y equal to 0. This is y. At x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So this is whole structure and this is a graph. Okay, what is the domain and range? What is the domain and range? So domain will be all the values instead of x you can put. Instead of x you can put the negative number, you can put a positive number, you can put also 0. For 0 it is 0. So you can put all the values, positive values, negative value and 0. So domain will be set up for real number. And what is the range? So very interesting, this range is already given. This is a y, this is a y. On putting a positive number, y is 1. On putting a negative number, y is minus 1. And on putting 0, it is 0. So only 3 number is a range. So range will be in a set minus 1, 0 and 1. Only 3 number is a set, range set. Range is always y. So y equal to what you are getting? 1, 0 and minus 1. For all positive value, it is 1. For all negative value, it is a minus 1. And x equal to 0, it is 0. So all 3 values only is a range set. So this is going to be range set and so on. So this is the signum function. Keep remember the graph as well as domain as well as range. Nature also. Okay, now I'll move on to the next, one of the interesting part. This is the next is greatest integer function. This is important because in class 12 this has come actually a lot of time. This will come a lot of time. The greatest integer function. It just look like, you know, in the nature of mod. Mod always gives a positive value. A positive 2 is positive 2, but negative 2 also a positive 2. Similar kind of operation you will get in a greatest integer function. So first of all, I tell you that greatest integer function is represented or given by this kind of a bracket. You can say it's a second bracket. like that in a big bracket x. So keep in mind that whenever some function is written in this form, this is a greatest integer function. Before doing any step, I want to tell you the nature of the greatest integer function. Very interesting. In rough section, I want to tell you that greatest integer function, whenever you will put x, it gives an answer. So what it gives an answer? It will give less and nearest integer. Try to get again, less and nearest integer. Suppose I make a number line for you. This is 0, it is 1, it is 2, it is 3. Suppose I am putting here 1.1. So 1.1 is here. So when this greatest integer function operates on 1.1, it will give, read it, less and nearest integer. 1.1 less and nearest integer, which is 1. Meaning this is a function. When it operates on 1.1, it will give the idea that I already have written here, less and nearest integer, meaning 1.1 having a less and nearest integer, which is 1. When you will put 1.2, so 1.2 is here, again it gives less and nearest integer, which is 1. If I ask you 1.8, so 1.8 is here. When 1.8, the operation will apply on 1.8. Sometimes students speak 2, but it is not 2. But it is written spatially less and nearest. So less is again 1, it is 1. Even for 1.9, 1.9 is here. Here, its answer is again 1 because it is spatially written less. And for only 1, it is itself 1. So all values from 1.1, 1.2, 1.8, 1.3, 1.4, for all it is 1. Very interesting it is. Similarly, if you put 2.1, so answer is 2. For 2.2, the answer is 2. 2.3, so answer is 2. Meaning from 2.1 to 3, so from 2 itself it is a 2. From 2 to 2.9 it is same 2. At 3 it changed. So that you know that from 2 to 2.9 it is always 2, and that will help us give us idea to make the graph. This is very interesting graph you will see. You're gonna see. Look at, I tell you, the greatest integer function graph. How it makes. So first I want to tell you how it makes graph x and y. So look at, I tell you, I'll choose the value from here. I can't put x equal to 1 to something like that, but I am putting this very interesting, 0 to 1. I will tell you soon, no wait at all. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and so on. Look at the negative side. Minus 1 to 0, minus 2 to minus 1, and so on. This is gonna enough. This is enough. Now, what the answer is? Very interesting. Look at the graph. Look at the graph. X, y, x dash, y dash. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now it's time to make the graph. Look at clearly. I will just go from this value particular. 0 to 1, x less than equal to 0 to less than 1. So I tell you frankly, when you will put x equal to 0, definitely y will be 0, same. For x equal to 0, y will be 0, okay. When x is equal to 0, y will be 0. When you will put slowly ahead, x is equal to 0 to 1, meaning x equal to 0.1. For x equal to 0.1, you will get what? 0.1. When you will put 0.1 here, it's a less than nearest integer. So make a number line for y. This is 1. 0.1 is here. Answer is 0. Again, go x equal to 0.2. 0 to 1. What the values are containing? 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. So the interesting thing, when you put 0.2 now, again answer is 0, 0.3 again answer is 0, till 1 is not being here, not equal to sign is here. From 0 to 1, all value gives answer what? 0. 0. So put here. When you will put 0, y will be 0. When you will put x equal to 0.1, y will be 0. When you will put x equal to 0.2, y will be 0. When you will put x equal to 0.4, y will be 0. So very interesting, 1 cannot be put. So at place 1, you put a open bubble and make a line. You will see that when I put all line, you will get this line. This is exclude point, include point, and this is exclude point. Why I am excluding that point? This is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. It is a 1, 2, 3. It is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Look at it is included point at x equal to 0, y equal to 0. At x equal to 0, y equal to 0. But x equal to 1 you cannot put, so that its point will be excluded. If you don't understand, okay, let me go further. Go with 1 to 2. X equal to 1 to 2. X equal to 1, put x equal to 1, you will get 1. Y equal to 1. When x equal to 1.1, I taught you that when x equal to 1.1, answer is again 1. Meaning, x equal to 1, y equal to 1. X equal to 1, y equal to 1, this is the point. Go ahead. X equal to 1.1, y will be 1. X equal to 1.1, y will be 1. X equal to 1.2, y will be 1. Hope you're getting it. And the line will definitely form till 1.9. But at 2, it is not been there. So this point will be excluded and this is included, and this dark line will be formed. For all x equal to 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 till 1.9, answer is 1. But x equal to 2 cannot be taken. Hope now the idea has come in your mind. This is also called step function, and this will go ahead. Now you know the matter. It is for this particular, it is like that. And for negative side, it will be like that. And this is called step function. It is called step function. So this was the idea, simple idea I have given you. And again I speak something that what is the domain? So instead of x, what you can put all the real number. All the real number you can put 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 and so on, so on, so on. But about the range, very interesting. Range will come for that -1, for that -2, for that 0, for that 1, for that 2. It was all. When you will see the range, y, you will see all the integers. You can't get 1.1. You will get either 1, either 2, -1, -2, 0. So all integer is the set of integer is a range, and instead of domain you can put all the real number. So this is an interesting function. Further, I think time gonna over. So from tomorrow I will tell you the next concept. Thank you.